Hey everybody out there, I'm going to tell you about an incident that happened to me recently. So, I was riding the bus recently and there was this pretty woman who stepped on the bus with her friends and I noticed her and she looked very attractive and very pretty and she was just talking on the bus with her friends and stuff and having a good time and stuff on the bus and I noticed her and I kept l- turning my head a little bit to look at her. And then I also looked at her reflection through the doors of the bus, reflection doors of the bus, and I was thinking to myself that she wouldn't go out. I think to myself that I shouldn't wouldn't talk to her because I realized that she would likely not go out with a guy like me because she wouldn't go out with a guy like me. That's because she has a lot. That's because a pretty girl like her will have a lot of prospects and a lot of guys that are beck and call wanting to go out with her. So if she misses out on getting to know me and exchanging phone numbers with me and getting to 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 and also and go ask and getting a date with me, if she doesn't get any of that stuff with me, it's not gonna hurt her. It's gonna hurt me more than it hurts her because I'm likely not to find another pretty woman like that in like that in public for a long time. I'm likely not going to run into one like that. So she's likely so her not going on a date with me and her not getting my changing phone numbers to me didn't hurt her one bit because she has a lot of guys available. There's a lot of guys out there who are gonna want to go out with her and who want to get together with her. So she has no reason to settle down with me and go after me. And it was just yeah, and I knew that my chances of exchanging phone numbers with her were 1,000 to 1, or 1,000 to 1. And then I knew my chances of getting a date with her would be 1,000,000 to 1. I knew it, so I just didn't bother talking to her because I knew that my chances of getting those things, either one of those two things, was just not going to happen. So I just knew that I just minded my own business on the bus and just rode to my destination. I didn't bother talking to her because I knew that she wouldn't want to go out with me because I'm short and I'm considered average looking by most by most women. So I decided that my chances with her are are slim to none. So I decided to just mind my own business and not bother with her because I knew that I would never get her and she would never give me a chance. She would just pass me up. And she wouldn't even care she wouldn't care what good qualities I have. She would only care about if I'm tall and I'm good looking. So I'd rather just not bother with her because it's useless. I'd rather just mind my own business and just get to my destination. I just mind my own business and got to my destination and just got off the bus and then went off to where I gotta go when at my stop. I just got off because I knew that and talked to her because I knew that she wouldn't want to deal with me because I'm not attractive and I'm short, so she wouldn't want to deal with me. She wouldn't want to. So that's why I just not bothered dealing with her. So I just gave up on it because I knew that I was better off not talking to her and not striking up a conversation with her because I knew that it wouldn't go anywhere, wouldn't lead anywhere, wouldn't lead to me getting a date with her, scoring a date with her, or getting or saying the phone numbers to her. It wouldn't lead to any of that. Wouldn't lead to that. It wouldn't lead to any of that. So I knew just better off just mind my own business while we were both on the mind my business while I was on the bus. I didn't really want to didn't really think of didn't really want to do I didn't do that. So I didn't really think about pursuing her because I knew that was just what was gonna happen. I knew she was not gonna want me, so I just gave up. I just didn't even give up on it. And I was saying to myself when I was on the ride in the bus, I knew that she was not gonna want me. I knew she was not gonna want me. I already was saying that to myself in my head. I already knew she was not gonna want me, so I didn't pursue her because I know she's not gonna want me.